Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are again. We're gonna go. I was gonna go ahead and just like leave this guy off and not finish completing the kind of build, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish it because I think it's unfair to you guys for me to kind of build it up of getting to a build point. And the point that I set was being in the soul cairn, or at least having the soul cairn completely opened. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish the Mage College quest line. Take you guys along for the ride with me on that. And then basically we're going to also get the weapons out of here. So I have weapons that are solid weapons, not just bound weapons that I can use. Because sometimes I run out of magic. And then we're going to go to the soul cairn. So I'm going to play this a little while longer. Him out as a character. I'm going to stay with the same character doing this, but that's what he's going to do. So two objectives, last two objectives I've had for this build, even though I'm kind of being with the ideal masters and everything. I don't know what's going to happen when I get to the soul cairn after I've done all this.
It's going to... Well, and you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
So he gives you a list of like 5 books there. All these books that he gives you will give you additional things. So racial polygyny, Nebin, Hearthfire, catalog of enchantments, and barrow speech, and black arts on trial. All these will give added bonuses to your magic at this point. So you go down here and you go through the different books, and if they're supposed to give you something, they will. There we go. Enchantments, Alteration, me. Value of forces. Destruction. Black arts on trial. I think that one that did nothing was Conjuration because I've already got it 100, so it can't really give me anything. So we need to go to so some of this you're going to see me running around pretty much just doing mage stuff.
Good. It's always encouraged. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath sapphire? Something that men never thought of? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the marks. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Ayleid, Daedra, or even Fellglow. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. This marvelous object, it practically radiates magic. Yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Darren is already hard at work. Hopefully he'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associated meeting.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruption.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the city hall here at the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him to find out exactly what it is he wants. I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Sigic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the ordinary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
And while I'm going through this, I'm going to be looking for signs of anything dealing with the ideal master. So
Please, what you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several of your talents.
It is good to meet you in person. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. It must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we had previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to call it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be done. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Sigic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm also aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Arcana, your former associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlay here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Were you about to
what
say
is it?
something?
sorry. I'm afraid I don't.
Take a few seconds here to muffle.
Here it is. Now what is it that you want? There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, not be here. I shall simply take my leave. What?
I'm not sure what happened. I'm not from the Civic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I'm offended.
So he doesn't really tell you, but then you know to go talk to Tolfdir anyway. I already know where he is, but I'm going to go through. Pressing the quest line just keeps it from being glitchy.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something?
Always encouraging to see the younger general. Well, now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the mitten, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. Until next time.
I have many of them. Are you quite sure?
Get away from me, dude. See how my dog's doing against you. Dark doesn't do bad though. Got yourself freaking ugly, man. That's a flesh colossus. It's a mod spell, but it actually can be very damaging if you get caught by it. When I put it in the game, I thought it was just for me. It's not for me. If you get the spell, you can get it on Nexus. It affects every mage in the game. So evil mages will cast those bad boys at you and everything. So. Trying to do most fights with my spells. As a mage, that's what kind of is the goal. That dark bolt doesn't do bad. But it gives off that, like, instead of shooting fire or electricity, it just, I think it makes sense to have that kind of vibe. There's the spell tome, conjure spell colossus, or flesh colossus. And this is the soul cairn. If you've never used it before, okay, so if you like, because I sold my sickle stone to get the spells that I have, so I'd have to work out getting a new sickle stone to be able to use it. So. That's the reason I went and did that, is because I wanted these spells that shoot kind of like ghostly magic versus having something that doesn't look very ghostly.
Perseverance only leads to disappointment. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. But thou came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late. The one who calls himself Uncano.
Okay, hold on one second. I'll be right back.
He seeks in your main.
Sorry, a little interruption. If you guys have never done this before, it's pretty much just the dialogue.
With those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Nameless. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Nameless's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Okay, so there we go. All we have to do is now go talk to Salvos Aaron. He told you basically that Arcano's already been down here asking questions. He's a nosy little fucking Thalmor guy, but you get to kill him if nothing else. That's the best thing about the Mage Guild, is that the main antagonist in this quest line is killable, so we'll get to him later. There's a couple things down here in the midden that you can solve and do. There's also some added things from dealing with Daedra that are down here as well. Oh, that was different. You get out before it starts to glitch. It just might be some of the things, because some of the things are added as well. Most are added really well with dealing with Daedra. I don't really see any problems, and I didn't see any conversation that talked about the ideal masters. Other than Dawnguard, I don't think there is any questions or things like that that talk about the ideal masters. It's just something that you just got to do over time as we go through. It's not a long quest line. If you stay to it, if you start doing the other stuff, that's when it takes longer. But we're going to stay to get these things done. So see how quickly we can blow through this.
It's no sin. Really? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And you specifically mentioned the staff. I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. A most impressive attitude. Keep this up. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Madness. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
If there are any problems, let me know. Day-to-day operations, well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping him in a closet somewhere. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mizolft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mizolft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Okay, so this is the next kind of big quest area you've got to get through. Is Mizolft. But like I said, as long as you're kind of like staying light and staying focused on the quest, it actually just goes fairly quick. Especially if you're not, if you're hopping places versus actual traveling by foot. You go pretty quick. Something. And there's another one. You want to give him some, what's called, because if not, you gotta give him some attention. put something else on him. Let's see here. Oh, where my boy's at? Hold on, I gotta come right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back again. Yeah, fire demigod. Yeah, well, it's because I'm not having very much good time at all here. Yeah, I made my game way too much fun, didn't I? You're trying to stop me. Just wanted to see how well that, lots of wood, you can block some of their damage. Run out of magic. That's not good. Yeah, I barely damaged those guys, so. Yeah, fuck you guys. They'll be out there when I come back out, though.
Crystal, go. Find apparatus in oculory.
Yeah, those flame demigods are always out here towards Riften, and they're always really dangerous to beat. So if you do get Monster Mod 2024, just be aware of that you're gonna have some more difficult time playing. Yeah, this is not an easy adventure either. Probably should have a follow with me. I don't right now. I think this is the one deep. He's trying to overload me. You guys do pretty good. My my dogs didn't do that well. I didn't think they would, but I just wanted to test them out. And somebody asked me why there's only like a few items in the Dwemer automatons when you kill them. Because it probably broke those are the only ones that are late able to come out. The other stuff you probably broke. Or it just counts them off. Like, that's what I always look at. Okay. Come on. Everyone guessing wrong. Green. Okay, you're now the farmer. And Mr. Dark Farmer. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it through the whole quest today, but I'm going to do my best. Oh, I've got sheep arrows down there. Okay, hold on 1 second. Oh, come on. I really shouldn't say, oh, come on, when it's like breaking, I'm not moving the right direction. Like, there, I got the little tug right there. There you go. That's where I'm like, oh, come on now. Before, when I'm just doing just randomly pulling it, it's like breaking that has nothing to do with anything. That's just me being stupid. You notice when I pick up, I'm not picking up everything. I'm picking up the things of importance that probably could be used at some point, or that my character particularly would use. Not every character will use everything. At least that's the way I play my games. I got my guys who usually make very kind of crazy choices on their own. Sometimes if I have a choice that's difficult, that I already know what I want to do, and I don't want myself to do that, I'll roll dice like just basically, odd, I win. That means I get to do what I want to, and even I got to do something I don't want to. Okay, here goes where it gets a little bit more dangerous because the foam will always make it entertaining. But my undying ghost have actually gotten pretty good. Oh. Hold on 1 second. Oops, sorry about that. Stop it. Getting a sneeze out there. I was like, oh, okay, hold on. And another one. Oh, I got sneezy all of a sudden. We're moving here at a pretty good clip, but I don't think I'm going to finish for an hour. We will see. There we go. The reason I do this mostly focus builds, so you're not making the same character every time. Like usually I'll always have like either was it the Attunox or the Daedric warlords and stuff like that, and you know, doing it with something different because you got the whole game in a different feel. So I'm making it through. I'm gonna have to stop here a little bit. I'm trying to make it through as fast as possible, but I do have to eat. It's Friday night, my wife has to eat as well, so actually she's more important than myself. But these undying ghosts are pretty sturdy, actually. Bam. If you are in survival mode, this is a sleepable bed. In case you guys need to know. Oh. I thought I was making a slick move. Next thing you know, I'm caught underneath the pipe. I think we're getting close. I'm trying to play this through as much as I can. chest right here. One of these guys. We'll put this guy up here. We've got money on him. There's a focusing crystal in one of them. Let's see which one body's got it. It's not the guy who went down. Where'd he go? Oh, it's this guy right there. It is focusing crystal. So you need that. It put me way over, didn't it? It did. What am I carrying? Am I carrying something really stupid? I am. Daggers. What the heck am I carrying those for? Those are arrows. So arrows don't have weight right now because I'm not in, what's called? I do need to get rid of something that's stupid that I'm carrying. Yeah, I should have dumped a lot of this stuff off. I didn't. Good my favorite. Let's get rid of the food. And we'll load every other thing I can find on his ass. We're really close to the end, that's why I don't want to take off just yet and leave you guys hanging. There we go. Okay, now we have to go down here and beat a dwarven centurion. We gotta beat a centurion, one of the big ones. He's not that hard to beat because he's big, and I don't think he can get out of the run very well. Not like the fat dragon in Dungeon Dragon, but I think he's pretty much a shut-in. Yeah, we're almost done here.
Got someone.
I know you guys are wondering why I'm back here, but I'm amazed. What do you expect? When you're a mage, you're not expected to be up there in the fight. Almost got me, man. He hit me like right before I was dying. I killed him right before I died. It's like, holy crap, man. That was very close. But he's got a key on him, I believe. Oh, he doesn't have the key. Somebody's got the key here. Oh, wait a minute, I know. The key is in here. There we go, observatory key. I know I'm reading it right at the top of what I need to be carrying, but I keep grabbing stuff as well. Okay, but we got the key, and the key is what we needed. So let's get back up here to the top. And this will finish things out, and then we'll finish for today. It's not too hard to get through the mage quest as long as you know what you're doing, because once this finishes, you'll go back and then it's pretty much a rush at this point. At that point, it's almost like the Dark Brotherhood, where you get to a certain point and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, get back here, we need to do this. It's the same with this, that once we get up here and once we leave here and go back, it's going to be like an emergency. All of a sudden we need to go and get the Staff of Magus. I would just have to deal with this NPC is running his mouth continually. So.
What the? What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros? And just why would you? Oh, it doesn't matter now. It's all been for nothing. So congratulations, whoever you are. You found the sinner. It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell you. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Oh, Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Syracuse. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Falmer. You found... How in the world? That's it? That's it? I don't know who you are, but you may have just saved this little project. In fact, who are you anyway? You are God. Savos wouldn't even grant us an audience when we came to you, but now you come here expecting something from me? I don't much like this, I'll tell you. But you saved my skin, so maybe I can overlook the past for now. Come on, I'll explain on the way. No matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first. The council is going to know that when I get back. I was the one who thought of using this oculory. I don't know what the dwarves called it. Something unpronounceable, I'm sure. From all our research, it seems they were intent on discerning the nature of the divine. This machine, all of it, was designed to collect starlight, and then, I'm not sure, split it somehow? It was my idea to replace one of the key elements with our focusing crystal. Months of enchantments went into it. Let's just hope they got it right this time.
Okay, what I have to do is a spellbook frostbite and then a spellbook for flames. You need both of those. Let me make sure I got frostbite. I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have flames. I'll do frostbite here. I'll drop flames, and I'll get the get those spells prepared on each hand. You basically got to use both of them at once. Put the focusing crystal up here first. Oh, I gotta wait for this dude to talk. Come on, Hammerhead, start talking.
Here it is. Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it. Place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it.
Okay, so we'll put it on the apparatus. And then you have to aid it. So what you want to do is try to get it to where they're aiming, like at the areas, like around. Yeah, it's got one up, one down. Okay, that might be enough. Let's try that. Let's see if we can make this work.
Don't suppose you wanted to get out somewhere else? You know,
But now we gotta try and make one. We'll try this one first. It's best just to work on them one at a time. Oh, here comes the crystal. If it works, it'll be right here. No, it didn't work. See how it went past it? Let's try and see if another one we got it work. No, it missed too. Yeah, let me align that and make it. They're kind of close though. Okay. That looks like that's closer. Basically, you got to get these rings to go around and hit with them. So that top one looks like the closest right now. So let's go ahead and hit it. Yeah, I think this is going to work on this one. Yeah, that worked. See how it like connected the dots? And now we'll do this one. Oh, it looks like this might work too. There we go. It's 2 and 3. This last one. Oh, I gotta bring it all the way back around. Bam! There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
what's this? These results. They're not at all what they should be. This projection should be lit up like the night sky. Something is creating an incredible amount of interference. Something in Winterhold, it looks like. What do you play on?
Yeah,
Is
let
some
me
attempt
finish
to stall
talking.
my work? So what is it? What have you done? Did you know what you were attempting? Are you here to make sure your plan worked? That our efforts have been for nothing? Well, explain yourself. You and your college have ruined years of my work. I've lost colleagues and friends to the Fellglow, and you want me to calm down? How did you do it? Either you're lying to me, or you have something at your coffee, don't you? Something immensely... The Eye of Madness. Well, I suppose if that means what I think it does, well, that's interesting. Yes, staff. Interesting. That explains many things. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years. Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details. Have you seen the orrery in the Imperial City? It was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting the sky,
He's basically telling you all the stuff about it. And it's going to point you to that direction. It tells you to go back to Labyrinthian. But this is kind of like as far as he's going to take you. You just got to talk to the what's got here next.
And yet, in the end,
Only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is
The
your
Sidic will
colony,
be down the stairs when you go outside.
and that can only be labyrinthian.
But you have to let him finish his kind of like dialogue
Mage
first.
from Winterhold. Despite your intentions, I beat your little game. Even if all you've said here is lies, I know you have something in Winterhold the Synod Council will be very interested in. So fine, trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the
So
council.
now it's going to get to, now you get to get rid of him.
I assure you. Well, yes. Probably. I mean, yes. Certainly it is. But that doesn't matter now, because I know you're hoarding something.
He didn't
more
really know
important
anything.
than your
What
colony.
an idiot.
The council will be informed of this. They will find out what you're up to.
Okay.
Emma, I think I've discovered more here than I could have hoped.
So we take off. We don't really need him at this point, so I'm just going to go down here and talk to the Sidic. And once I talk to the Sidic, we're done for today. It's took me about an hour, a little bit over an hour to get this done and complete. So we're going to finish here, and I will go again next time here when I get next to back to this one. So there he goes. Now the Sidic could talk, and then after that I'm going to go back to the college, and that's when things start rushing. So
It is imperative that you return to your college at once. You will be called on to take swift action, rise to the challenge, and discover what you are capable of. You are on the right path, and you will prevail.
okay, and that's it for today. So hope you guys enjoy the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Get to see my Khajiit and me running around here trying to become at one with the ideal masters. So we'll do more of that once we get the weapons, and then we'll go through Dawnguard and get into the Soul Cairn. Like I said, this is a focus build. Focus build is basically where I'm gonna work to a certain goal, and the goal is to be one of with the ideal masters. So I really need to get out into the Soul Cairn to see if there's anything different out there now that I've got a focusing ring. So for the ideal master. So we'll see what happens with that. So hope you guys enjoy the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Out here, bye.